In this Jenkins Law Library video tip of the week, we're going to focus on a new member database, forms, course books, and more from ALI CLE. Once you get in, this is the main ALI page, and you can browse, do a basic search, or do an advanced search. I'm going to focus most of this video on basic search, but I want to cover advanced search and browse resources very quickly. You can browse. I don't recommend it. The reason why I don't recommend it is if you pick any one of these resources, the book chapters, the CLE chapters, the forms, or the articles, what happens is the results are displayed in chronological order, not reverse chronological order. So if I want to go through, for example, the journal articles, I'm starting with 2001 and I have to go through 230 pages to get to the more recent stuff. I can apply the date limits on the right hand side, but even if I apply the limit, I'm coming in at the beginning of that time frame in chronological order instead of reverse chronological order. So browsing is a bit tedious right now. I'm told that they're going to address it and give you the option of doing reverse chronological order, but until that is done, I don't recommend that you browse. The following examples use the current search engine. A new search engine is anticipated in autumn 2012. Okay, on to basic searching, and as you have seen from the previous slide, the 2 points I want to make in this segment is that the 3 Boolean operators are supported and or not, and is required. You have to include it in your search query. Also, single words are automatically stemmed, so you get singular, plural, and variations. So here we go. I've done a search for implant space malpractice, which is how I would do a Google search, and I'm implying the and with the space, and I get no hits. I have to literally include the word and in order for this to work, and I included it as a capitalized word in my search query, but on the results page it comes back in lowercase. I'm going to show you hit number 4, circulatory system and routes of drug administration, and I am going to search this document for the word implant, every occurrence of it. So here we go. First is implantable, implantation, implanted, implantable, and implantable again. So you can see that the word implant was stemmed, and the actual word implant does not appear in this document, but the variations do. Okay, we're still in basic searching, and in this segment we're going to deal with proximity, phrases, and wildcard. I've done a proximity search here. I have hate, and then I have to enter this exactly as I have it here. Angle bracket near /1 angle bracket crime. And this actually indicates that I want hate and crime within one word of each other. All right. An equivalent way of doing that would be to search for the phrase hate crime with quotation marks around it. You'll notice I have the asterisk here. I had to put the asterisk in to get all variations of the word crime, whereas I didn't have to do that here because it's automatically done as we saw before, where single words are automatically stemmed. Now the phrase, that doesn't happen. You have to actually use the wildcard to get that same stemming effect. And what you'll find between these two searches is the order of the results, and I'm just going to go back and forth, you can tell, the order of the results will probably be different depending on how you do it, even though this query in effect is the same query. Okay, on to the results page. I've done a basic search for the phrase irrevocable trust, and I included the asterisk so it would give me all variations of the word trust, trusts, and so forth, and here are the hits. And they are presented in order of relevancy, and that generally means, as far as I can tell, it's based on the number of occurrences of your search term within the document. Okay, and this is where you can use the limits on the right hand side to your advantage. If I just wanted the forms and I didn't want book chapters, whatever, I could click on the forms link and I would get the 3 documents. Okay, then you want to use the download forms link here to open up the form in Microsoft Word or Adobe Acrobat, and here's that first hit, and I've scrolled down. It's a big document, 153 pages. Some of it is text, and here is the form. I've scrolled down to the end of it so you can see the sample form included in the document. Okay, the last topic we're going to cover is advanced search. Generally, I would say to you, avoid it if you can, because basic search is much easier to get your head around. For example, here is our basic search for the phrase hate crime, and I included the asterisk to give me hate crime, hate crimes, and so forth. We saw this previously. Here is the exact same query in the advanced language, and boy, that's a lot to get your head around. And if you miss one of these parentheses, or if you don't put the quotation marks around single words and you don't get the angle brackets or the spaces right, it ain't going to work for you. And that's that requires you to become fairly expert in their language. Here's another one. Here's hate crime using proximity. Okay. And here it is in advanced, and you'll note here that I had to literally say, hey, I want to stem the word crime, because that doesn't happen automatically in the advanced page, and single words have to have quotation marks around them and so forth. So this is a lot more rigorous, and so I would say, and this is one of the few times I say that, stick with basic over advanced. It makes more sense. It's simpler to get your head around.